Huh? Oh, I was reading something. It's just wow. I like that one. Is that from Gravity Falls? I like that. I haven't seen that one before. Yeah, it's definitely from Gravity Falls. Oh god, I just realized. Don't we get baseball this week? Is it Thursday? I think it starts Thursday. Holy shit, baseball starts on Thursday. Do I have marquee with this current thing, or do I have to order it again? Because I canceled that package. I think I still have it. Oh my god, we have to watch baseball this week. Let's see. Live TV. Marquee. Do we have this? Yep, we do. Awesome. Don't have to worry about that. I thought we kept it. Very nice. Here's a 1 minute warning. Let's see. Which good luck are we going to put up there today? Should we do... Let's do the bunny one. I haven't done this one yet. Saw that one for the first time just the other day. Okie dokes. Little fake booty boots. Booty boots. Okay, there's our money problem solved. Doesn't this drop a bomb on the last pack? Oh, it's right. Damn it. I was thinking for a minute that it was drop bombs. But it dropped a single bomb or something. Oh, well. We're in that scenario where we're going to have to go dash down to get the bomb. We got to remember to go back up and down because otherwise we get race game like we did that one time. Didn't we just have this the other day? This open? I feel like we did. It's close. It wasn't the same. Moon Pro was that there. Was it the... That was the last one we did, had Moon Pearl there. I just didn't have all the resources. Alright, so let's dash all the way down. Just get it done now. We don't need to, but if we get a 10-pack here, that'll save us some money. Different 10-pack. And then we gotta go up, but we gotta make sure when we leave to go back down, because the last time I did this, I forgot to fucking do race game. That was unpleasant. I guess, yeah, I mean, we have to do it. We can't avoid it, so... Can't be avoided. So... How are we gonna do this? Wow. Well, money's not a problem. Wow. Jesus. Not a problem. Alright, so we still have to do this. It sucks, but gotta do it. That's shitty. 512. Well, the front's all open. That's something. We might just do that after... Wow. Okay, well... Interesting. Music is very catchy. Alright, well that's a good find. The question is, do we go directly there, or do we still have done Moldorm? Like, we can't skip that. I think we do it just to get it out of the way. Probably gonna skip Ice Rod Cave here. Probably gonna skip Ice Rod, unless we find the flute at some point. Then we'll pick it up later if we needed to. That was great. How the hell did that thing miss? It walked right by. Oh shit! Really? Oh my god! Dicks today. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. Unless we find... Alright, let's do... I think I'm gonna do the hype route here. I think we're gonna go hype. The question is if we're gonna go north or west. Okay, that's required. That's there. It's ice and swamp, which is good. I'm just going north makes sense. I could just do pyramid check. I don't think I want to go all the way to catfish. We can do something. We're on this side. I do like going north. Okay, you you can. I didn't know if you could do demonstrators. I'm gonna check catfish. Yeah, we probably will. But since we're here, it's difficult not to do. Just don't like it. This is an early catfish. How about you reward me with here? Fucking sweet. Although I wouldn't be able to do everything I want to do. Yeah, it's probably gonna be 3 bombs. Take it because I know. Yeah. Whatever. Alright. That was my gamble of the day. So let's just start with normal shit. Yeah, whatever. What you got today, you little prick? Lovely. Alright, so we've done... I think the ice rod caves is fun. It is very icy. But we got a bunch of checks before we get there. Plus, we still have Agina, or, Sahash for left. Still get the front of Hyrule Castle, which has got, like, it's full. Because we found map and key, so... 6. But, let's do everybody's favorite thing to do, which is never skip Skullwoods. Good morning, Matsuri. Happy Sunday. Absolutely. Pendant Skullwoods is best Skullwoods. This magic pickup. Ooh, I'm gonna take a hit there, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, goddamn. These Gibdos are in horrible positions. Ugh. Doing okay, I guess. Slept in a little bit. Oh, come on. All for a key. It's gonna be faster doing it this way. Slept in till... Well, didn't sleep in. Was awake. Didn't get out of bed after feeding the cats until like 8:30, which was nice. Was up at 7. Because... cats. So, other than the Dark World access, not much of anything here. Ladies and gentlemen, never, ever skip Skullwoods. That being said, yes. That being said, if you do not pick up those mitts and there's not anything immediately behind it that is good, getting those mitts late could be very beneficial. Oh, shit. Just kill me, I guess, then. No difference yet. It's the description does talk that it could take anywhere between, it could take up to 30 days for the first sign of change. So, super boots. Twice I've done that. So yeah, I don't expect to see a change yet, and I haven't. Yes, yeah. Pseudo boots are not real boots. Oh god. That's a horrible setup. So, yeah, it's been misery, because I can't take anything else. And so yeah, I've just been suffering, basically, without taking anything. And it's been hell on earth. No, this is an open mode. We just got really early Dark World access. Yeah, mitts were just sitting there. Who knew? It's like somebody warned people a long time ago never to skip Skullwoods because it always has the goods. Can't imagine who that would be. I will say, though, again, if mitts doesn't hide anything, like, immediately, not finding mitts till later could actually work to your advantage. Just depends how much is behind them and then how quickly things are behind them. I might use Bombos in 2 rooms. Probably not. But I am sitting on 2 hearts. I'm going to pick up the 3rd heart in the other room. Yeah, I mean, with considering what's open, that's a really nice find. Considering what's opened at this point, and that actually helps. Actually, now that helps. The mitts help a lot with the flute. Because if you find the flute, you're gonna do other things before, you know, skipping Skullwoods. If you're a savage Skullwood skipper, aka a horrible, horrible player and a horrible person. That's not how it's off. Oh fuck me. Now I gotta be careful. Part of me wants to just take the death and get it over with. As long as this happens, if I die, at least it's not. I'm just being careful. Come down. Okay, good. Alright, I mean, we'll pick up a couple of hearts here in a bit, so. Unlikely. Unlikely. I'm not gonna say definitely not, because I do need to start, I need to get more in, because I'm sitting at 1 right now. But I think it's unlikely. And not because I don't want to play in it, or I'm worried about the people or anything like that, it's because I've got other shit to do. Oh my god! The hammer hit didn't hit. Are you fucking kidding me? He went right through my hammer. Went right fucking through it. That's lovely. It's a minute gone forever. Jesus Christ. Fuck that. That's horrible. Ugh. Okay, come on, get out of my way. Get out of my way. You know, you'd think I would be able to avoid shit knowing that it's there. Wow. And I'm right back to 2 fucking hearts. Wow. Well, this is going to be one of those days. Okay, well. As we know. Jesus Christ. I'm just being cautious. Okay, now I can be a little bit more. And of course, that red guard is going to be, like, right in our fucking way. He's going to come all the way up. Jesus Christ. Alright. Whatever. Nobody saw that. That's what happens when you take a death you're not used to. Your whole mojo goes fucking to shit. Yeah, it is, yeah, in fact, I'm even gonna grab this heart here just because now I'm, like, paranoid. I have been known to fuck this up. Like, just like that. He's gonna go right. Just like that. And I got that hit in. Like 2 frames late. I don't know how I do that. I've done that twice recently. That's like the second time I've done that exact same. It's the 5th hit that screws it up. It's the 5th hit. And that's, yeah, if you get that 5th hit in just a speck late, you can't get the 6th hit in time, because it's all... Just, oh my god, cat. Anyway. Just blowing myself up today. So we have to leverage. We definitely have to leverage the mitts here. Yeah, I mean I mean I've done it now 1,000 times. It's just you fuck up one little piece of it and the whole thing is screwed. So, no, I think we have to leverage the mitts here pretty heavily. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the smithy because we got to turn the flute in anyway. So we'll do this. We'll pick up the smithy. We'll go do stumpy check, save quit, turn the flute in, turn in the smithy. We'll probably turn in purple chest. We'll do the whole 9 yards. Have the rest of the shit. Alright, so I hope everyone's enjoying their Sunday. Did everybody have a good weekend? Did everybody have a good weekend? I drank last night. Not heavily. I didn't get drunk. I didn't get drunk last night. I had 5 cocktails. Was feeling good for sure. Hey, real booties. We get to do an extra 2 checks here. Yeah, I mean, it's feeling fine. I wasn't drunk. It was 5 cocktails over like 4 hours. So it wasn't like I was, you know, just getting shit-faced. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that Saturday morning. It's like, holy shit. Yeah, that's not something I want to deal with. Yeah, and I saw that. I watched that one too. The Friday night, I almost drunk because I was drunk Friday night. And I almost joined the Friday night qualifier, which was at 10 p.m. my time. I wouldn't have made it. The first place time was 1 hour and basically it was 1 hour and 50 minutes. It was one of those seeds. Yeah, it was one of those really screwy ones. Oh, I guess I could... Well, I should pick up that shovel since I'm on this side. Did I do that first? I did that first, right? The question is when do I turn it in? Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to turn it in right now. I'll pick it up when I'm ready to turn it in because they're right next door. God damn it. Racking up the bonks today. Yeah, it was one of those. I saw the recap, and it's like... no interest in that. Well, we're looking for anything behind these myths that are good. So we're going to find out here in a moment. The chicken was what? You have no idea what you're referring to. Jesus, I can't get my... Oh, that's just down today. Oh, I know what you're talking about. No. I know what you're talking about. It's one of those that has the, one of those that you can see the difference in light to dark. No, I don't. The smithy is all I care about, because the smithy gives me good shit. What? Okay, I think we have to continue following this. I mean, I think we're getting rabbit-holed here. But, I mean, pretty much gotta keep following this at this stage. I can't imagine going to this degree and then not finishing. Sure glad we got all that done. I guess I finished this because I'm here. So, I guess we'll just finish the whole... every fetch quest under the sun. I'm gonna walk into that, yep. I still didn't stop myself in time. Let's just do them all. Shit, we might as well just get every fucking fetch quest out of the way because I still have mushroom as well. Let's just, if we're doing one, let's just do them all. Oh, fuck you. Let's just do them all, why not? That was a complete dud. 100% dud. Now we'll buy a goo because we're here. Okay, well that one isn't a loss. That mushroom we've had since the beginning. Oops, helps if you go actually in there. So, all of that, we don't... I think I still hit Hyrule Castle because that's 6 items fairly quick. Yeah, I think that's the right move here, just based off of item density and the amount of time it's going to take me to do this. It's going to take about 2 minutes to do everything here. I would assume, and then we could do... What do we do after this, though? No, I haven't done any of those. I haven't done any of the flipper checks or anything like that yet. I just haven't been up there. Alright, could do Mire Shed. Check and see what's down there. I do like getting the Mire Shed done at some stage before kind of diving in. We are still missing the bow for the biggest amount of progression we have. Okay, that's nice. Okay, that opens up everything. So now we're... Yeah, and that's super helpful here, too. Okay, that is super duper helpful. We don't have a fire... Now I don't want to go down to Mire Shed because we don't have a fire source to do desert. I don't need to pick up this key. Hyrule Castle is kind of loaded right now. So I guess then we go do... Getting that mirror now is actually kind of a pain in the ass because K45 is 100% isolated. Like, I'm not checking that unless I absolutely need to. Wow, I mean, Hyrule Castle is pretty nice today. One item that is likely going to be required. Not guaranteed, but likely. A couple of nice little upgrades. Got a Master Sword out of it, got a Blue Nail out of it. I will take all of those things. I will take them all. And a blue rupee. So, we would just go down now, right? Because we gotta find a fire source before we head down to Mire. So that we can do desert. Now the difference here is Hera. Or we can do Hera. Now we don't have Hook, which means kinda just... I mean, it's fine, but we will potentially get locked out of Hera. Can't Hera pot, so I guess we still do it though. I mean, the chances are actually pretty good to find a fire source. Shit. What heart am I on? I think I'm on, like, first heart piece or something. Oh, there's our fire source. Well, how about that? Picking up the bonks. Wish I had hookshot. Hookshot would be so much easier here. Well, so we're forced to do Hera the way you're supposed to do Hera. So if Big Key's in the basement, we got to go do the Big Key. If there's an item locked in there, do it. Probably not. I just picked up the heart piece. I mean, probably not. If there is something in the basement. This also opens up 5-6. Alright, I don't know about the basement yet. From there, yeah. I was sitting at 2 hearts, so I wasn't planning on doing it. I often don't. I'm not gonna bomb jump that, come up in 1 heart, and then still have to navigate the cabbage heads, and then just potentially take a death. I often don't, though. Yeah. Or you talk about this bomb jump. Wow, that's already. Oh shit, I'm like, oh god! Oh my god, I was so early on that. God. Oh my god, I didn't know. I did not know that you could save yourself from that by pulling back like that. That was so fucking early. Holy shit. That was scary, actually. I was gonna go pop right down there. Balls. Oh, hell. Right, we got both items, that's great. We'll go ahead and do, yeah, I mean, we're set now, because we gotta find Bo. It's required. So we're set for the end game. We're totally set for the end game. Now we can finish these 2 sections, and then we could go down and hit the Mire area, which I think that's probably the smart play here. Even if we can go in, I don't think I will without Kane at this stage, but... Now the real question is going to be if and when we do Fat Fairy, because we did the early catfish play, which I'm fine with. We have no reason to go back there. And that's kind of bothersome now. It actually is a kind of problem, because I think right now that's a hot check, just because it's primed, considering those were the first 2 dungeons that we could clear. Helps if you don't walk right by the hole there. But yeah, it's kind of. I like that play. Now, I haven't done Sahasrahla yet, which is kind of weird. considering how much shit I've done at 40 minutes, but, yeah, I mean, we're obviously gonna do desert. We'll check mire, see if we need ether for whatever reason, and then, God, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Well, we save quit up here unless we happen to find hook shot. So we don't need to leave. Okay, that's a good one. There's our cane. Okay, well now we're definitely gonna go do mire. Cane, ice rod. Nah, this isn't even up for debate. That 5-6 is bothering me. Like, that seems prime. So, I mean, we'll do, if we can get in, we'll do mire as well, so we can get 2 more dungeons done. As long as it's not ether, I'm okay. If it's quake, it's fine. So we'll get both of these dungeons done. Don't really... The order really doesn't matter. So what do we need still? We don't need flippers. I mean, we've... Oh, God, I just realized we're in a hover seed. I just realized we're in a hover seed potential. Oh, God, no. Because, in theory, the only thing we would need at that point would be fire rod and bow. I just realized that. Son of a bitch. Oh, and he quakes. Fuck. Well, what we do not want to find under any circumstance are flippers. Zero scenario where we want to find flippers. Because we don't want anything buried in appended dungeons. Shit. Oh, fuck me. Hey, my boot input. Only to the unwise. Only to the unwise. You know, I haven't been paying attention how much stuff has been buried behind those mitts. I think the answer so far is 0. I honestly don't think there's anything buried behind those mitts yet. Well, we're running out of things here, too. Like, if there's something here, or checkerboard, or in mire, then that's something. But if I didn't have the mitts, I probably would have ran out of locations by now, and I would have been almost forced to do it anyway, so... oh, we're gonna use ice rod here. Don't get a chance to do this often. So yeah, I feel like if I did not have the mitts, I would have already been forced to check it. Oh, you ran into my poke! You bastard. Hey! We don't have a hover seed! Yay! That makes me very happy. So yeah, we just need Fire Rod, we need the bow, we need Quake. Jesus Christ, I'm just gonna walk off. I hope that fireball doesn't come up here and hit me. Okay, nice. Trust me, I have no control over any seeds that get sent to me either. It's actually funny. I mean, we joke about it, but I mean, it's literally out of my hands on everything. I've never actually pulled this off. That's tough. The timing on that is so tight with Ice Rod. You can do it, but it's super tight. So yeah, bow, fire rod, Quake. Hopefully we find them in that order. I would love to find Quake last. We still have not done Sahasrara, which is a hotspot. That's a Sphere 0, or Sphere 1, however you want to call it. So, actually, that's probably what we'll do. The problem, though, is then we're pretty much forced to do Bowless, Pod, and Eastern, which I'm not thrilled about. But the chances are there's something in there. Like, I would be pretty surprised at this stage if we get through this, check the last two, and we don't have... You go there and there's still nothing. Like, I would be surprised by that. Sitting on one, but we'll be fine because we know we're going to get one on the other side here, guaranteed. Right, well, I got to go around and pick up the key, and I know that's a dud. So Myers a dud. This is guaranteed to be otherwise there's a key blocking scenario. And then the last key is going to be Now, I am sitting on just 5 hearts with blue mail, so I probably will use cape strats on Viddy, just to be on the safe side. I have a blue goo if I needed to use it. I have 2 of them, actually. I think we'll just, on this one, we'll be safe. Not going to risk it. You remember that one time we still didn't do spooky? Oh, we don't have the fire out. We can't do it anyway. Oops. Just quick swap. I will watch that tonight. That's actually the reason that I probably won't be doing the 6 p.m. qualifier. I watched last night. It was actually pretty good. I used to be huge into wrestling. Not that much anymore. But I get Peacock Premium for free. So I get to watch all the events for free anyway. So it's like it's right. Yeah, this is gonna wear off here in a second. How fucked is that? Oh! I wasn't counting. I'm also not gonna... Yeah. I wasn't gonna risk a death there. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Exactly. Yeah, the two best matches last night, the Rollins-Rhodes match was really good. And then that finale was just so good. Especially somebody my age that watched this shit in my teens and 20s. That match was so good. Just because it was actually a match. We didn't expect it to be a match. You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna do what I was talking about doing earlier. I'm gonna do 5-6. 2 checks before doing the rest. Yeah, but those were the 2 best matches of the night. The Belair Lynch match was pretty good too. Those were the best 3. Helps if you yeah, those were the best 3 on the card. Oh, God, you know, I just realized though we do have one problem here. Not gonna do it today. We have a small issue, and that is until we find Quake, Hookshot Cave is now isolated. Not thrilled about that. Yeah, that's kind of a bitch. That one stings a little bit. That stings just a hair. Actually, I don't even need to do this, because I can just... Ooh, I can go I can move faster than you can throw. Yeah, we have to do these 2, which sucks. I mean... Not thrilled about this. Yeah. You can do that if you've done Aga. But I haven't killed Aga, so you have no way to get back to Dark. If we don't find anything here, this is actually going to be... We're going to have a problem. Because... our remaining checks are isolated. We've got 4 or 5 different overworld checks that are just kind of sitting there, but none of them are close to each other. Part of me almost wishes that right there was not a key, so that we would know that we were all locked. That would have actually been okay. Oh my god. Alright, well, we know now that we are probably bow locked. do that. I'm sitting on boots. I don't know why. No, no, I didn't. I used the magic. I used the ice rod for a reason. That wasn't a mistake. There was a very valid reason for using that. That was not a mistake. Oh shit. So, okay, so this, we are 100% bow locked. Because that's key to... Oh, wait, no, we're not. Because bow could still be in the next 3. That being said, if the big key is right there... No, the big key can't be right there. That is a small key. Okay, so yeah, we're not technically bow locked. I don't know what I'm doing right now. We're not technically bow locked. It could be in one of these 3, I believe. Can't be down there. Now it can be down there, because that's key 5. Because that's 1 to a 1. Yeah, okay, well it can be there. Alright. I think we want this to just... I mean, it doesn't... It's fine. I'm trying to think how key logic works in a bow lock scenario. And I don't think... Because it's just one key. You can't waste the key because you can't get to it anyway. Earthquake. Okay. That is something. We don't want to go up there, but that is something. Now we just want to find the fire rod. I think bow could still technically be here. Okay. It's not good, but it could be worse. We found something else. Yeah, I mean, it could be anywhere at this point. I'm torn on what I should do next, though, because Death Mountain is not great, especially not without Fire Rod. We have Fire Rod, that would be one thing. Now, we could sequence break a few things. I still do have a hub. I do have the Zora hub, which is pretty live. It's a sequence break. It is the biggest collection of remaining items. That would also include Ice Rod. We do Ice Rod. God, part of me thinks the correct answer is to go back to Death Mountain, just because these are so bad one-ups. The issue is that's such a long check. It's only 3. I think we're gonna do Zora. I think we're gonna do the flipper checks. We'll sequence break the flipper checks. Just in case like flippers are sitting in Hookshot Cave and that's the thing that we need, something like in that realm. Oh my god, can't seem to. I fucking run into the things too slow. I think that makes some sense to do a decent hub before going up, because other than that, there's really nothing left. We got Ice Rod Cave, we got K45, the Graveyard Ledge, Spike Cave. Oh, okay, thank you. Yes. Yeah, it's got an inner liner. Yeah, the inside basically works as like a light jacket. Because then when the zipper works well, you can do the 2 zipper parts together. Yeah. That was that's all 3 items. I didn't know it was until after I got it. Nope. Does this surprise you? Ouch! I'm gonna take this moment to just say I really enjoyed the 6-pixel remaster. I was like, I rarely skip this chest early, but the scenario kind of led us to not do Ice Rock Cave. Do not want to see anything on the island. Oh. Talking about things I did not want to see on the island. The last fetch quest. Come on. That's horrible. Because now it just like... Again, there's very little left. We've almost checked everything that we can possibly check. So we're either going to find Fire Rod, and then the bow is going to be in Turtle Rock, or we're going to find the bow, and... Actually, well, that doesn't make any sense. Fire Rod to bow makes sense. Bow to Fire Rod doesn't. Just because we've literally one item left to check. But it could be a flipper check. Like, it could be Fire Rod to flippers to bow. Which is kind of why I'm doing these checks here. I don't think we want Zora here to have anything. If Zora actually has something, we might be in trouble. Especially if it's... Well, I mean, if it's bow, we're going to be in trouble. If it's Fire Rod, it's nothing. Alright. Up to 4 or 5 items on Death Mountain. Versus a 1, a 1, and a 1. I guess we're going to do the up to 5. So... If it is in Hookshot Cave, as long as our opponent's not a hoverer, we're okay. Because you wouldn't be able to do this without coming up here first. Again, we want to find Fire Rod before bow. We want to find bow behind the Fire Rod. That would be the best possible scenario. And if it's in Turtle Rock, it's fantastic. Because that ensures you had to have done the pod dive. And if you did the pod dive, you did the Eastern dive too. You weren't going to do one and not the other. 0 chance. So yeah, finding the bow up here is actually not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I think we almost want to have that double dip. That required double dip in the pod so that we don't actually lose that time. But let's go ahead and check and see if we lose to a hover. Bow here would be not good. Well, 2 ways to do this. Okay, there's 2 ways to look at this. One, that's bad. That is bad. However, I have a couple of choices here. I'm going to save quit. And I'm not gonna, because I know we just left Spike Cave sitting where it is. I'm gonna grab the book. So I'm gonna choose Overworld over Dungeons. Just because it's ice and it's swamp. Especially ice. I don't want to play with ice. Nobody wants to play with ice. Do we have a ped pass? I guess Bo can be on ped. The reason I want to do it this way is because I've got these other 1-ofs that are all going to be better with book. Because then it turns 1-ofs into 2-ofs. Because both the remaining locations have book spots. And we're just going to play off that. Should I check the ped? Nah, it's just Bo. It's only Bo and nothing else. I'm not going to check the ped. If we get through all this and then we still don't have, then we'll probably check that. Oh, shit. I did this backwards. Shit. I should have done the Death Mountain checks first. That was a mistake. Because the way that this is going to route, we're going to be literally standing outside the swamp. That means I'm not going to do it. I'm going to have to go in the swamp. Shit. I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, I should have done Spike Cave and Ether before doing this. That's just a mistake. Because now we're forced. Our hand is forced. We have to. We have to get swamped now. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of swamp. I'm not swamp of ice. I've never been a fan of Ice Palace. It's a pain in the ass to navigate. This would be huge if Fire Rod and Bo was here. Same card. Still hard. Okay, well, this is why this is a problem, because now we're forced to do these 2 checks. We're not forced... I guess we're not forced to ice. Because ice is easy to get to. We can get there at any point, but we are forced to go this way. Like, you're not going to do this and then not step into a dungeon that has 6 items. That's not going to happen. And again, I guess if we're following, we just got the bow, then this is actually pretty good. Now, if we find the bow first, and then Fire Rod, it's fantastic. If we find Fire Rod, it opens up an extra problem, which is the bow could still be a Turtle Rock. And that would be another Death Mountain climb. We've already done 2. Both required. I mean, they were both important in the order we did them in. And if we find Fire Rod, we will not full clear. If we find Bow, we will. Bow, yes. Fire Rod, no. Just because Fire Rod opens up 5 checks, Bow opens up 1. And if we end up running into a Ped Seed, some shit like that, it just means we have to double it. And we'll probably not do left side here unless there's 2 items. If we find a map or compass in this next chest, I'll... Nah, I still probably don't. I think it's worth it. If there's... Oh god. It's so close here because we're getting close to the end. I don't know. What's up? What's up? That was a sigh. It was just a... Oh, awesome, babe. Oh, thank you so much. Question. Are you starting your diet thing on Monday? Okay, I was just asking. I was just curious. Because I know that we have to change dinners and shit. Yeah, we have to alter them. I am like 99% off my diet plan at this point. I mean, it did fine. It didn't do as good as last time. I only lost about 10 pounds. Which is fine. 10 pounds is 10 pounds. I'll find them again here in a few weeks. They're not lost forever. That's how it works for me. Shit. Damn it, that stings. Damn. I still would have done it because there were going to be 2 items in there, so unless Fire Rod is in the back, I would have come back. I would have come back. Watch it just be Bow and Fire Rod in the next 2 chests, because that's the way the game works. Guess what I'm not doing? Guess what I'm not doing? Because doesn't bother me at all. Where's the shit? Come on. Where's the shit? We're going to ice after this. So it's going to be ice, and then we have, what, 2 checks on Death Mountain and 1 check in the overworld. That's Graveyard Lounge, which nobody fucking wants to do. I will say this, if we get through ice and we're still not, and we're not in any better shape, we're going to go check Ped and we're going to do Graveyard Lounge. Because then we'll go to Death Mountain after that, because there's literally nothing else left, which means we're approaching the good old, you should have checked Spike Cave, 30 minutes ago play. Which, boy, that's a story I've read before. Fuck. That was our 4th sword or red. This guy's totally gonna hit me. So that means Fire Rod's probably in here. We are in a weird scenario if we find Fire Rod in here, which is, do we still finish? And more importantly, do we get the pendant? just in case Bo is on the pedestal. Unlikely, but it is certainly in play. God, I almost feel like you would say yes to that. And we are full clearing this. We do not need to hit the switch because we have the cane. We are full clearing, so we're going to get the items anyway. Oh my god, I can't seem to get it. Come on. Oh my god, I can't get the... There it is. Jesus. Couldn't get the pixel to save my life there. It did. It was looking good for a while. One person is done. Or it's two. Yeah, we gotta find the big key now. That's. I hope the big key is not an asshole chest here, and this is the third item because that actually is gonna suck. Do it anyway, though. Fuck. Chest is live. It could be either. If we find Fire Rod right here, we are still gonna finish this dungeon. Well, unless it's Ped, we are fucked. Because that was item number 3. That was item number 3. That means Fire Rod is... Oops. Fire Rod is in one of 3 locations. And neither of those locations is here. Oh, shit. Well... Spike Cave, Ether Tab... Graveyard Ledge. That's the order. Oh no! Oh no! I let him out the corner! No! Oh god! What was I sitting there for? Timing was off. Oh, the timing is off because of bombos. Okay, be careful. Don't die here. Puff. If you touch the puff, it will eat you. Ether Tab, Spike's Cave. Those are the last 3 locations in the game. And I suspect one of them is going to have the Fire Rod. And remember, before I went into Swamp, I said I fucked this up and I did it backwards. Because I should have done these 2 checks first. We'll see how right I was. I could still be Graveyard Ledge, but... I have 2. The third is locked behind Fire Rod. That's why we know the Fire Rod can't be on the head. But the bow can still be there. If we find Fire Rod here, I mean, we're going to 100% do it. And then maybe we get super lucky and we had to do all that shit anyway. I should have just done Turtle Rock. I don't know why I didn't just do Turtle Rock right there. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I should have just done Turtle Rock. See, now I'm like banking on the ped, and I should not do that. Oops. Did the thing first. And see, now I'm just, yeah, that was a mistake. Yes, it did. Yeah. Yeah, no, I should have just done it. I don't know why I didn't do that. I mean, it's possible it can still be there. And then we're not in the worst horrible shape of all time, as long as it's not at Graveyard Ledge. If it's sitting at Graveyard Ledge, we've got a problem. I told you though, I should have just fucking did this in the first place. The second I did this, I was like, oh, I'm doing this in the wrong order. I should do it the other way. Right. Because the chances of Bo being in Turtle Rock are astronomical. It's like true to roof. Oh, come on. Jesus fuck. Did you bonk any more today? Oh, that'd still be a bonk game, it's just the number would be a lot lower. I mean, I'm torn. Like, you kind of want the bow to be on the ped just because you didn't waste all that fucking time. But at the same time, it's just like... Why? And it's possible that your opponent had checked it at some point and would notice. And then they would have just bum rushed go mode the dungeons and been done with it, so... Remember, we still have to go back and finish Eastern and Pod. We are not anywhere close to being done with this. I did this already. Here's the compass. Not looking good. Again, bow here is probably death. Damn it. I was gonna squeeze the well, at least I do have powder. Bow in here is pretty bad. I mean, it's expected at this point, but it's pretty bad. Yeah, the fact that we still have to go back and do Eastern Pod is just, it's pretty bad. It's going to be really hard not to do that, though, because the way you found flippers, and then you had to go back and get the book, it's like you're going to double dip some dungeons here. It's unavoidable. Oh, fuck, it was just... Yeah, double dipping dungeons here was completely unavoidable. I haven't seen Bo at Mimic Cave in a while. That'd be interesting. But again, most of this is just... I think the reason what I should have done is I probably should have just hedged on the ped. And the only reason I do that is because if it's here, I don't gain any time. If it's there, I do. Because I'm not doing this, and I'm not doing, you know, the other shit that I'm going to be doing here in a moment. Oh, god damn it. Now the thing's going to pop through. Well, it's one of those things. You don't have... It's like you don't have enough time to make that decision in your head. It's pretty much an instant decision you need to make on that one, and it's tough to do. It's tough to say, I'm going to pass on a crystal dungeon with 5 items in it, plus Mimic Cave for 6, to go do green pendant 1 item out of Skull Woods and then pull ahead. But in hindsight, you think about it, it's like, I gain nothing because I've already sunk the time into ice and swamp. Yep, she's awake and now she's already asleep again. So yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have just risked it because if it's here, you still probably lose. You're gonna dip Eastern, you're gonna dip Pod. You have to dip Pod, it's required. Last 3. Oh shit. Fuck, we're screwed. Remember when I said, should have done those 2 checks first if I'm gonna do Overworld? Would have saved 2 worthless pendants. I think we lose now. Because we wasted a ton of time. And the only way we win... God! The only way we win now is if the opponent does the exact same thing and then just worse. I mean, numbers-wise, it was the correct play, percentage-wise, but, yeah. That's tough. That's a really tough play to make. Oh well, it is what it is. We'll get the seat finished. We still got another Death Mountain climb after this. Yes, exactly. It is the best kind of correct. Can't wait for a future round to come back. And that's like the 3rd time I've said those words. That says something. So the correct play was almost what I did. Almost what I did, which is go get the flippers, go get the book, avoid the dungeons, go immediately to Death Mountain. I was going to do that. I was going to do those 2 checks. And yeah, you'd been done. I was that close from doing that. And I just didn't, and then 10 minutes later, It's so close to doing that. That's a tough call, though. That's just a really tough play to make. Just based off the numbers. Fire Rod could have easily been in Ice or Swamp. And that's 9 checks versus 2 on Death Mountain. Plus Death Mountain, you have to do another climb. It's a pile of shit. Gonna take a hit intentionally here on the turtle here. Next room. Use those sword beams. For lunch today. The thing is, I've been, as I mentioned before, I've been dieting, and my lunches have been replaced, so I don't really have lunch food. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for lunch. I almost have to. I don't have anything else to do. Oh, I miscounted it. It wasn't. I did it the last time. This is going to be a 140 plus. Because we still got to do another climb and all the GT. There are 5 people finished. And, oh, our opponent can definitely be one of them at this point. Without question. Just gross. Ah, you fucker. Anyway. It is what it is. This is the game that we play. Oh, come! Mental damage is reaching critical levels. Yo, Shin, thanks, dude. Yeah, I've been, this is 3 years, this is probably 4 months now. 3 to 4 months. This has only been, like, 6 weeks. 6-7 weeks. And I've trimmed it back a few times already. But, yeah, I just let this sumbitch go. I mean, look at that. There's still some hanging down there. I forgot to pick that up. It's actually important to know. I'll say this. It's very difficult to maintain. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. You've never had a beard, babe. You don't know. It is so... It's like 6 hours of maintenance a day. It's like, yeah, at least 6 hours a day I have to maintain this. Totally full of shit. I know. Well, it's true. She's never had a beard. It is true. I wasn't wrong. So the question is going to be isn't if we lose. It's going to be how bad. There are two scenarios that we win the seed. Two. One, our opponent did the exact same thing that we did, which is possible. It's possible, and just did it worse than we did. Second half is not quite as possible, but it's definitely there. I mean, he could have also just done the ped pull. Or option two, win via default, which I'm always for. There is no option three. Hey, stun pack his bombs. Did not know that. Oh, that's not gonna work. I still like using the cane there over Magic Boomerang because I've never been a fan of that one. I mean, I have not been playing well lately. Let's just put it that way. And I think maybe there time comes in everybody's life where it's like maybe my best days are beyond me. Ah, I've been playing like shit. Fuck. Don't give me compass room, god damn it, because then I'll get fucked by that too. Because I hate that route. There are 6 people done. I'm gonna guess we've lost by now. Because, oops, helps if you not have. Forgot I didn't. Well, no, I took that time off. I mean, that was good. The time off was good for me. It's just, yeah, I just haven't recovered. Please. Last chest and laser bridge. Where else was it going to be? Oops, oh shit. I didn't actually mean to do that one because I wanted to hit that first, but in some strange way it actually worked. Now, I do need to pick up the small key in this next room because I skipped the torch. Well, I probably still should have. Fuck. We're gonna get screwed big time on this one. We're gonna get screwed 6 ways to Sunday. Good news, everybody, it's Sunday. Whoops. Bow misfire there. So, I have a blue, and I think that's the only thing I got. Pretty sure. I mean, I don't know. Haven't really thought about it. The competitive nature is what keeps me going, so... Oh, you bite your tongue. Long from downtown! Oh, he just missed! Love those long-range shots. That is the 3rd time in a row that fucker's gone straight right. And I've missed it. Oh, retirement's always on the table. Oh, shit. Backdoor. I'm actually gonna grab the heart here because... A lot of people are finished now. I saw a lot of... I mean, we're screwed, right? Really? I think our only hope right now is that our opponent said, fuck this seed, I don't want to play it anymore. And we get the great, sweet default victory. And I'm never ashamed for a default victory. Default, 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 default. That's perfect, actually. I didn't want sword games. It's fantastic. There are 12 people left. I did that just a second too early. I mean, I could do that. You guys would never know. Because it wouldn't, you can't stream that shit. I was going to say one there is probably... I don't know if that was 2 or 3. It was... 24. Now 11. Because, yeah, there's no way we win this. There's no way, unless our opponent, again, there's two scenarios, and they're both unlikely. Because the only thing you could have done more than what we did was pulpit. I'm actually not going to 1-1 this intentionally. I'm not sure what happened with that. I'm not 100% sure what happened with that one. I think it came in high on the spin. I think it came in high on the spin, and that pushed him in that direction, which is... I could have done the 1-1 there. Well, I could have done the 1. The second one wasn't going to happen in that position. I don't think it's possible because the way he's turned around. You know what? I'm actually going to do this so I don't have to deal with the... Damn it! And now I don't know if I can get a double in here. Well, I definitely know I'm not getting a double down. And I just don't want to use the blue, so... I'm out of position too. I'm gonna take a hit. I'm not way out of position. Kind of just lose all faith at that point. I swung up and just totally whiffed. Oh, and now he's going to be a complete dick about it. This is what I'm saying. I've been playing like shit lately. I don't really want torch glitch there. Just don't go to the corner. Can't get a shot. I don't know. You guys play the bonk game. Did we lose? Yeah. Oh, yeah. We lost. And we got smoked, too. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, our opponent did not do what we did. Oh, just hanging out. Just hanging out. Our clear number is going to be pretty astronomical. No. Just hanging out and doing shit. Yeah, I probably will too. I probably will too at some point. Because I like doing the... I do like doing the Alliance raids are always fun content to do. And if they add dungeons, which I think a new dungeon's coming in 6-1, I'll do that as well, so... Oh yeah, you have to do your house. That's why I don't buy a house. Oh, Matsuri. She has to keep her account because of her house.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's why they do it. This isn't rocket science. Yep. So, yeah, I mean, this is what happens when you full clear the game, with the exception of, what, 3 checks? We have 3 checks left. We have Graveyard Ledge, the 1 chest inside of Skullwood's pedestal. I guess in Green Pendant, so there's 4. Oh yeah. The you can just hold the X button. All right, last chance to get your bonk asses in, boys and girls. I don't think it's gonna be. The numbers on this one are just huge. Ooh, that's a big number. A 186. That is a big number. That is a big number. Well, no, it's Graveyard Ledge, the last chest inside of Skullwoods, Pull the Ped, Green Pendant, and what I didn't pick, and that's not picking up the chest key. Big chest in GT, the 4 chests upstairs, and tile room. That's it. So, well, leaderboard's updated. We have a new leader on the leaderboard. This remember, this bonk game goes a little bit. We're gonna go all the way through July on this one. So, yeah. So that's how you lose a seed, by not following your instinct and doing what the numbers say. Go below the screen. It's in the shit underneath. There's a leaderboard. There's a leaderboard thing. So. Boys and girls, that's gonna do it for me. Yeah, that was something. So, All right, guys, take it easy. Have a great one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Very little chance I'm going to be on for the 6 o'clock queue today. I'm going to be doing other things, but we'll see. Maybe there's a small chance I feel like doing it. But I'm going to get some food. I'm fucking starving. It's 1 o'clock. So, all right, guys, take it easy. Enjoy. We'll see you later.